Hey, you caught me looking at summer vacation plans. As we have our spring home groups, you know that the summer's not too far behind, and it's about time to start think about where you might be going on a summer vacation. In our home groups this spring, we're going to talk about how it is that God speaks to His people. And what I wanted to do was a little experiment with our summer vacation planning and God speaking. I'm going to see if God will tell Sally and me where we ought to go on our vacation. God speaks to us in any number of ways, and we'll be looking at that, the different ways that God speaks to us throughout our home groups this spring. The first one has to do with God speaking to us through His Word. Of course, that's how God speaks to us most clearly, most consistently. God speaks to us through His Word. And so, as I start our summer vacation planning, I think that's where I'll start. I'll ask God to tell me through His Word where we ought to go on vacation. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is the best way for God to tell me where to go on vacation. In your study tonight, I want you to spend some time talking about and studying in what ways God speaks to us through His Word, and also in what ways He isn't speaking to us through His Word. As we read through the Scriptures, of course, God speaks to us about the biggest issues. He tells us about life, about salvation. He tells us about Jesus Christ and how He came to be our Savior. He explains to us in His Word about how to relate to one another. He explains to us in His Word about how to relate to the world. He explains to us in His Word about how to be prepared for everlasting life. But I don't think He's telling us where to go on vacation.